Say goodbye to constipation forever. Sound familiar? You're chugging so much water you feel like you're sloshing. You're eating salads for every meal, convinced you're getting enough fiber to fix an entire army. You've even choked down those chalky supplements that promise a miracle. And yet, you're still bloated, uncomfortable, and feeling completely stuck. The frustration of being chronically constipated isn't just physical, it's mentally draining. It hijacks your day and makes you feel like you're in a constant battle with your own body. But what if I told you that almost everything you've been taught about just eating more fiber is wrong? That for a lot of us, piling on more of the same stuff is like adding more cars to a traffic jam. It just makes the gridlock worse. The secret to real, lasting relief isn't about more. It's about being smarter. It's about using specific, powerful foods that work in totally unique ways and pairing them with simple lifestyle shifts that make it all stick. So forget the temporary fixes. We're about to overhaul your entire digestive game plan so you can finally say goodbye to constipation for good. Let's kick things off by busting the biggest myth in gut health, the idea that all fiber is the same. It's really not. When someone tells you to eat more fiber, they almost never explain that there are two main kinds, and getting the balance wrong can throw a wrench in the whole system. First, you have insoluble fiber, often called roughage. Think veggie skins, wheat bran, and nuts. This type doesn't dissolve in water. Its main job is to add bulk to your stool, kind of like a broom sweeping things through your intestines. That sounds good, right? But if you're already backed up and dehydrated, adding a ton of dry, bulky material into that traffic jam is a recipe for disaster. It can lead to more bloating, more gas, and a stool that's even harder to pass. Then there's soluble fiber, and this is where the magic really happens. Soluble fiber, found in foods like oats, apples, beans, and carrots, does dissolve in water. As it travels through your gut, it forms a soft gel. This gel is a game changer. It softens your stool, making it way easier to pass while still adding that bulk you need, but in a hydrated, slippery, manageable way. This is why the type of fiber is so critical. For instance, a major meta-analysis looking at chronic idiopathic constipation found that psyllium, which is a non-fermentable soluble fiber, was 3.4 times more effective at relieving constipation than insoluble wheat bran. The goal isn't just to add bulk, it's to add soft, hydrated bulk. So let's stop saying eat more fiber and start talking about eating the right kind of fiber. Now that we know we're hunting for soluble fiber, let's talk about the all-stars. These aren't just random suggestions. These are foods backed by science that do more than just provide fiber. This is your new toolkit for digestive freedom. First up, the undisputed champion. Prunes. Their reputation is legendary for a reason, and it's not just the fiber. A serving has a decent amount of fiber, but their real secret weapon is sorbitol, a type of sugar alcohol. Your body doesn't digest sorbitol well, so it draws water directly into your colon like a magnet. This flood of water softens everything up and triggers a bowel movement. Studies suggest aiming for about 100 grams a day, that's around 10 to 12 prunes, often split into two servings, can be incredibly effective. A quick heads up, if you have IBS, introduce them slowly, as sorbitol can cause discomfort for some. While some research shows high-dose psyllium supplements are the top choice for treating chronic constipation, prunes are an unbelievably effective food-based option.
Next, let's talk about the seed superstars, chia and flaxseed. These tiny workhorses are some of the most fiber-dense foods out there. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds pack a whopping 10 grams of fiber. What makes them special is how they absorb water and form that perfect gel we were talking about. You can see it happen right in your cup if you make chia pudding. That same action in your gut creates a soft stool that's super easy to pass. Flax seeds are another powerhouse, but here's the key. You have to use ground flaxseed. Your body can't break down the tough outer shell of whole seeds. Just toss a tablespoon into your morning smoothie or oatmeal. Now for the fruit fix. Some fruits are just built differently. Kiwi is an amazing choice. Studies have shown that eating just 2 kiwis a day can seriously increase stool frequency and soften things up. This isn't just from fiber. Kiwi contains a unique enzyme called actinidin that's thought to kickstart motility in your upper GI tract. Other fantastic picks are raspberries and blackberries, which boast about 8 grams of fiber per cup, and pears, which, like prunes, contain sorbitol. And if you're looking for the heavyweight champion of the world, 1 cup of passion fruit contains a staggering 24 grams of fiber. Finally, let's build the foundation with vegetables and legumes. These are the daily drivers of your diet. Lentils and black beans are at the top of the charts, with a single cooked cup offering 18 and 15 grams respectively. On the veggie side, artichokes are a surprise winner, and you can never go wrong with sweet potatoes and broccoli. Eating these foods is the most important step, but to make this relief last forever, you've got to support it with the right habits. First, let's get smart about hydration. It's not just about chugging 8 glasses of water. The biggest mistake people make is cranking up their fiber without also cranking up their fluids. That will make you more constipated. You have to pair these high fiber foods with plenty of water throughout the day to help that soluble fiber form its gel. Pro tip: warm liquids like herbal tea or even just warm water can be especially good in the morning for gently waking up your digestive tract. Next is movement. A sedentary lifestyle leads to a sluggish gut. It's that simple. Your digestive system is lined with muscles, and walking, swimming, or cycling helps stimulate those muscles, keeping things moving along. You don't need to run a marathon. A simple 30-minute walk every day can make a difference in the world. Finally, and this one is huge, you have to create a bowel routine and listen to your body. We all live busy lives, and it's easy to ignore the urge to go when it's inconvenient. But when you repeatedly ignore those signals, they get weaker. Try to set aside a relaxed time each day, maybe 15 to 45 minutes after a meal when your colon is naturally more active. And when the urge hits, go. Don't put it off. This simple habit retrains your body for predictable, stress-free regularity. Sometimes, especially when you're just starting out, you might need a little extra nudge. This is where some herbal remedies can play a role, but you must use them with caution. I'm talking about stimulant laxatives, especially those containing senna. They work by irritating the nerves in your colon to force a bowel movement. And while they work for short-term emergency relief, they come with a big red flag. Do not use them for more than a week without talking to a doctor. Why? Because chronic use can lead to dependency. Your colon can literally become lazy and forget how to contract on its own, making your constipation much, much worse in the long run. Instead of reaching for harsh stimulants, consider gentler options. Teas made from peppermint or ginger can soothe the gut and gently encourage movement. And probiotics from foods like yogurt and kefir are great for supporting the healthy bacteria that play a key role in digestion. But remember, these are just assistants. The real goal is to build a system so strong with the right foods and habits that you never need to think about them again. If this deep dive into the real science of beating constipation was an eye-opener for you, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're all about giving you health advice that actually works. And I want to hear from you. What's the one power food from this list that you're going to try this week? Drop it in the comments below. Look, ending constipation for good isn't about finding some magic pill that will ultimately let you down. It's about making a fundamental shift in your approach. It's about understanding how your body actually works, embracing the power of specific foods, and building habits that support your system instead of fighting it. By making soluble fiber, smart hydration, and consistent movement your new normal, you're giving your body exactly what it needs to regulate itself. You have the power to make this change and finally achieve the comfort and freedom of a digestive system that just works.